Hello and welcome to MFAC Coaching. My name is Megan. I am the coach here on this channel. Today we're going to do a plan with me, all with Serilyn Art stickers. This is a loop group with her PR team. We are all just doing a spread on the theme of the outdoors. And I'm so excited. This is one of my favorite themes to do. I always do an outdoor theme every year, sometimes more than one, sometimes like 4 times a year. I'm gonna go camping in this spread, so hopefully that interests you, and let's get to it. What I have here is a classic Happy Planner in the vertical, a bunch of Serilyn art stickers. So this is a freebie. So when you order from her, you always get one freebie. So that was a freebie from a while ago. And I just, with this kind of mug, that's a type of mug I would go camping with. So I think she's a camper. And then this gorgeous kind of lake scene. Got these grumpy bears. Of course, a couple different tents here from the great outdoors. Some trees that I'm going to use as washi. I love a good hike where you can see waterfalls. And then look at this dog just running. I think it's perfect. So I'm going to try and incorporate that. Along with that, I did grab some more deco stickers from Pipsticks or Mrs. Grossman. So these are the Pipsticks. These are Mrs. Grossman. And then I have a few stickers that are kind of 3-dimensional bubbles from the dollar store. I'm very excited about this spread. All right, I'm going to start with the washi here. I'm going to stay away from this one. This one, you can tell, has a bit more like holidays cheer in it, which is great. That's actually why I bought this originally, was for that holiday cheer. But you can see I like cut around some things, but I'm going to use these final pieces in a spread now. So I'm just going to put these in kind of random places on the spread, and we'll go from there. So you'll have to let me know, of course, if you are someone who loves to go camping. Okay, sorry, I feel like I get ADHD when I do this. Like, I'm trying to decide now if I want, I was originally like doing 3 levels, but I think I'm going to do it like throughout. Trees are not always at the same level, you know? Okay, let's do this differently. Let's start it from that end and go in. So, okay, as I was saying, let me know if you are someone who enjoys going camping, or if, like my mother, you might say that your idea of camping is, oh, the Holiday Inn, and roughing it, she would say, would be the Holiday Inn when it doesn't have a pool. I will say I love going camping because it always makes me feel refreshed afterwards. It is always worth it. There's something very rejuvenating, I guess. How I just love, it does like already feel like we're in a forest, which was my goal. So I'm very happy about that. I think last week in one of my recent videos, I mentioned how hard it is for me to let go of stickers. Like if I use like partial, I can't just throw away what I don't use. And this is why, because you just like never know how you might decide you want to use what is quote unquote left over. I have one strip left. I think I will use it. I'm trying to decide. I think I want to pull this out just a little. Pull it out from the edge, that is. So not stop the edge right here. If this is your first time on my channel, I want to say thank you so much for being here and for watching. I'd love to know, let me know if like how well acquainted you are with Serilyn Art. Megan.25 does get you 25% off. And if you want to know about the sales that she has, follow me on Instagram and I will 100% always be sure to let you know when her sales are happening. She likes to, I know her final sales of the summer have happened, but maybe by the time this video drops, there's going to be our first sale of the fall. Very, very exciting. All right, so now we are for sure in the woods. All right, so let's start with we definitely need one of these. Everything else is questionable. All right, so I'm trying to decide. I will use her, I really like her, but I think I'm gonna use one of these two. Maybe this. No, I really love a good campfire, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull this one off. The planner I'm using here, my classic happy planner. This is my Instagram planner. How I use it is I am currently doing PR for just a few shops, and then for myself, I'm much better at doing PR for the shops than I am for myself. But anyways, neither here nor there. And so what I do is I write down what I need to do each week. So if they are having a sale, I write that down so that I don't forget to promote as much as I can those sales. I then, most PR teams just ask you to do between 1 and 3 posts a week, and then of course any new releases, any sales, just to help them get the word out. And yeah, so I write all those down for each of the shops as well as for myself. I also have a podcast that I would claim that I try to promote, but gosh, that would be a lie. But every once in a while, I do have fun mentioning that I have a podcast. And my podcast is in the notes below. It's a podcast where I talk about books and tea with my best friend. So I write down all of what I need to promote that week, and then in my catch-all planner, I try and decide what day I'm going to promote what shop. For some of the shops, I actually have a specific day in which I am supposed to promote, particularly on Facebook. For other shops, we just do it whenever we want. Okay, so that's really cute. I do really like this bear. And okay, there's just so many things I want to do. That could be cute over here. I feel like it's getting too corner heavy. Look at that bear. That bear cracks me up. I just think he's so cute. So if I put the bear here, I have space here for a box or two. I might do 2 boxes and a box here. I mean, I get that bears that are in the woods probably wouldn't have coffee like this. But he just cracks me up. Look how grumpy he is. I love him. I love his old grumpiness. Oh, stickers. Why do stickers go down before we're ready? I mean, I know they're sticky and there's like, what's the word? Gravity and such, but come on. I don't mind cutting off the white, but I don't want to cut off his little paws. And then I think there's enough white here. Ooh, so close. Ooh. That I can cut. Well, okay, yes, you can. He went down again before I was quite ready, but that's okay. That's good. You can see the Monday. There we go. Oh, he's so cute. See, if that was the bear we met in the woods, wouldn't be nearly as scary. Not nearly. Okay, let's just stick with those. And then let's get some boxes. We'll throw in some deco and call this a day. I'm trying to decide if I want green boxes or brown boxes, but I think I want green. Okay, one moment. All right, here's Mojo Jojo Plans, her green boxes. There are still some boxes in here, which is good because, you know, I use this box, or this, yeah, I use this a lot. So one of the things that I find is really amazing when I go camping is I can start to relax because it's like I'm almost able to listen more or listen deeper to what is happening kind of around me. There's something like when I am camping, I'm able to listen to myself, listen to my friends, listen to what's happening around me, just like more easily than before I went camping. So it's like something about going camping is what allows that to happen for me. Maybe. I think we'll do that, but we're gonna have to offset it with down here a box at another angle. And then if I do another box over here somewhere at an angle, that should work out. Okay, I like that. Let's bring in this lighter green again up here. And earlier in my Patreon, well, yeah, in my Patreon group, which I haven't talked about, I have a Patreon group, which is another thing that I do try to promote. That's the thing I'm trying to promote for myself. Anyways, in my Patreon group, we talk about emotions, and how we can feel proud about experiencing our emotions, really. And I write a post Like, I don't want to do it this exact same angle. Guess I could do it in like a diamond shape. Okay, there we go. I wrote a post about listening. It was actually in honor of my grandmother-in-law who recently passed away. She was 95 years old. She was amazing. Her legacies was essentially about listening. She was a very good listener. She had lots of friends who essentially called quite often to talk to her because she was known for being such a good listener. And I wrote this post about kind of what I learned from her understanding of listening, or the understanding that was promoted through, like, at her memorial service, so through her family. And I did it based on the acronym HEAR, like HEAR. I'm trying to remember exactly what I decided all of those. So I don't think that's straight. Okay. So I know the H is hush. The E is ear. The A is appreciate. And then the R is respond. And I wrote this out to help people understand how to listen and how to listen well. So hush, of course, stands for letting the other person speak and maybe speak thoroughly. The ear, like EAR, is a reminder that we oftentimes need to sorry, I'm trying to decide what color I need up here. Is more about the word like hush. No, sorry. Hush was the first one. Ear was for being sure that you're listening, not to respond, but you're listening to understand what they are saying. The A, to appreciate. I threw that in there because when you first respond to someone who you've been listening to, it can be really I don't know what the word is. Helpful, I guess, to let them know that you appreciate that they are willing to speak to you, that they feel comfortable talking to you, and that you understand that what they're sharing with you is, like, it's a choice to make that sharing, and that means something important to you. And then the R for respond, of course, is once you've done those three things, then it's time. You can even ask, like, what type of response are you looking for? And there's something to me about going camping that really allows me to do that whole process. It's like I come home feeling just a little bit more relaxed, maybe a little slower, and that just allows me to do that whole process a bit more easily. And so I need to go camping because being able to do that is really important. Oh, I am just loving this. I don't know if I need this bird, but I'm loving the little pops of, like, color that are kind of pink, or in this brown family. I might write in brown. And then these trees, like the perfection of this with this, I don't even know. And I know that, for the most part, this is supposed to be a Christmas tree. I get that. I just don't care, okay? It doesn't scream Christmas to me. And, I mean, what is a Christmas tree except for a tree that's been outside? Although, for me, it's one I put up and down every year, and it's plastic. But, you know, that's also not the point. But, oh, I just think this is coming out so cute. All right, now I'm trying to figure out if there are any more areas like that need something and what that something should be. This area looks a little quiet. Like there are some like little areas that could use a little something, but I just don't think I have that little something. Oh, they're just so cute. That isn't even where I thought that needed to be. I thought that, like, this is where I think that needs to be. That's all right. Just so funny. Okay. We've got some little things up here, like I could add some stars. Got some grass. Grass is kind of cute. I love this like little cloud. Oh, it's so cute. All right, I'm gonna add a few more of these decorations, some stars around. I love little confetti. It makes me so happy. But yes, I love going camping in large part because it really does seem to, in some ways, like feed my soul, allow me to come home and listen better to my friends and family members, and just be kind of generally more the person I want to be in the world. And so I love these stickers from Serilyn Art, as they really give me a chance to kind of play with those ideas. And as always, I'm having a little trouble discerning when to end adding stickers because it's just so fun. But then like this area just started looking so bored, so empty. Okay, I think we're gonna stop. Of course, I keep saying that, and then I always add one more. I want to add this compass over here. And here is the final product with the rings. I realized lately I hadn't been doing it at the very end, and I wanted to show you what that looked like. Thank you so much for being here. I do encourage you, of course, to go to the next video and see what outdoor stickers someone else has used. They will be Serilyn Art, but they may not be these exact same set of outdoor stickers. She has so many options. She is truly never bored, shall we put it that way, one busy lady. Thank you so much for being here. Please watch through the loop group, tell people hi as you do. And of course, if you have any questions, please let me know. I look forward to seeing you. I will have another video actually on Wednesday. All right, take care.